RMD stands for Required Minimum Distribution. A distribution is an amount of money that you intentionally withdraw from a retirement account. A required minimum distribution, then, is money that you are forced to withdraw under certain circumstances. For some people, meeting the RMD is no big deal because they're already living off their retirement money. But other people would prefer to leave their retirement accounts alone if they weren't forced to take money out. Why can't you just leave your retirement money untouched? Retirement accounts are often given various tax advantages, including tax-deferred growth. From the point of view of the U.S. government, these tax advantages are for one single purpose: helping you to prepare for retirement. Once you're in retirement, you have to start settling up your tax bill. Since the purpose of the tax advantages are to help you prepare for retirement, you can only postpone your tax bill until you're in retirement. Now, retirement can mean different things to different people. The IRS has defined retirement in terms of your attained age rather than in terms of whether or not you are working. So when do you have to start taking the RMD? Well, for most purposes, the IRS considers a person to be in retirement as soon as they hit the age of 59 and a half. At 59 and a half, you may start taking penalty-free withdrawals from your retirement accounts, but you don't have to yet. However, the IRS will not wait forever. The age at which they stop waiting is the RMD age. At this point, currently 72, the IRS starts force-feeding you your money. Now, prior to the passage of the Secure Act in 2019, the RMD age was 70 and a half. What kinds of retirement accounts have an RMD? First and foremost, we're talking about accounts that are funded with pre-tax dollars. Prominent examples of this include traditional IRAs, as well as employer-sponsored defined contribution plans, such as the 401k, the 403b, and the 457b. However, even though Roth 401ks are funded with post-tax dollars, they still have an RMD as well. The notable exception to the minimum distribution requirement is the Roth IRA. When in doubt, consult your employee benefits director, your human resource department, or your financial advisor, because you do not want to make a mistake here. The IRS imposes a hefty 50% penalty on the money you should have taken but didn't take. This penalty, sometimes referred to as an excise tax, is in addition to the income tax that's owed on the full RMD. So how much do you have to withdraw? Well, caveat time, the IRS puts the onus on you to make sure your numbers are correct. There are worksheets available at irs.gov. You should take advantage of those as well as consult with tax preparers for portfolio-specific questions. But for general informational or entertainment purposes only, I can say a few things. Number one, your RMD amount is really a division problem. The dividend is the amount of money you have in susceptible retirement accounts. Now, you get these numbers from the financial institutions that you have your money with. Often they're going to be reported on an informational form 5498, for example, in the case of IRAs. Now, this form contains several key pieces of information, but the most important of which, for our purposes, is the fair market value, or FMV, of your retirement account as of December 31st the previous year. The FMV is then divided by your life expectancy factor, also referred to as an RMD divisor. You get this number from IRS tables. Warning, the IRS is apparently in the process of revising its tables. So suppose John is 72 and he has $1 million in an IRA. As of this video recording, John's RMD divisor at 72 would be 25.6. Therefore, John's RMD is $1 million divided by 25.6, or $39,062.50. To take the RMD, you fill out a distribution form from whatever institution holds your retirement account. At tax time, you'll receive an IRS form, such as the 1099-R, reporting the distribution that you took, and you take that form to your tax preparer. In my example of John's IRA, the RMD value reported on his 1099-R would be treated as income in that tax year, and then John would be taxed at whatever his income tax rate is. And remember, if John fails to take the RMD, he's going to be charged a 50% fine, which essentially amounts to $19,000 and some change on my example, and that's in addition to the full tax that he owes on $39,000. An RMD is the minimum amount of money the IRS forces you to withdraw from certain retirement accounts once you hit the age of 72, or according to previous rules, once you hit the age of 70 and a half. Now, there are many complications I haven't gotten into. For example, what if you have several retirement accounts, each susceptible to an RMD? What if you are still working for a company when you hit the age of 72? What happens with post-tax accounts where you're not actually owing tax, but you do have an RMD? And so on. But if you found something of use in this video, I ask that you like it. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see additional content, and click the notification bell to get an alert when that content becomes available. Either way, I thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you again in another video. Thank you so much.